What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. It asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. This video is entitled Fantasia and Her Husband Were Right. Fantasia's on the Breakfast Club, just basically saying, women, being too strong and independent is what's got a lot of women single. There's nothing wrong with submitting to your husband or your man, And some people had a problem with that. I didn't see the problem. But then the next day, I guess it was the next day, her husband was in a video with her, and he was right. He was like, listen, I submit to God, and basically he submits to God, and he lives and conducts himself in a righteous manner. And so his wife submits to him because she can respect him as a man and what he does, and he's not abusing his authority in the household. As a matter of fact, he looks at it to be the leader in the household. You got to be steps ahead of everybody in the household, so when they come to you, you already ahead of it. You already got answers or solutions, or you already been working on the solution, or you've been working on the answer. So people are coming to you in need of guidance, and you already got a plan in motion. Now, for me, I think some people jumped on it because I looked in the comment section. A lot of the women agreed and a lot of women disagreed. One of the reasons that they disagreed was, Fantasia's history. Interesting history. And, from the looks of it, she got it together. She redeemed herself, and her husband's cool with that. And he probably redeemed himself, and she's cool with that. So from the way that they think and they're operating, they look like two people who've learned their lessons in life and decided to come together and cooperate with each other and respect each other. I'm trying to figure out what's the problem. They both right. Now, I find it ironic that, I forgot which YouTuber said this. A woman said this. She says, "You keep saying." I think it was Danica. I think it was Danica. I don't know, but she said, y'all ladies have no problem submitting to these women giving y'all toxic information about men. Y'all can follow their leadership. These men ain't no good. These men ain't nothing. These men will do you wrong. Do these guys dirty. You have no problem submitting to toxic women telling you to have bad relationships or to create a bad atmosphere for a relationship. But when it comes to a man, it's all this qualifying things. Now, I'm not a person who disagrees with qualifying, but I am a person who just gonna call a spade a spade. A lot of y'all who got upset, that's because you the strong and independent types. And, what kind of man leads me? He got to be a certain kind of man, but he got to be a certain kind of man that you deem a man. He can actually be a good man, but you just might not deem him a good man because, you don't want to follow his ideology. And some of y'all got to take this into consideration. There are a lot of you young ladies and grown women who really took on that strong and independent thing to heart, and you want to prove to whomever it may be, that you strong and independent and you can make it without a man. And then when you've when you finish proving it to whomever, then you want to look for a relationship and work with a man. But the problem is too much time has passed, for one, and you don't know how to cooperate with anybody. And a lot of you ladies are not happy. Now, I gotta be fair. Um, Fantasias Husband. I'm sorry, I don't know your name. I'm sorry. Um, he said, guys have abused their power, and there are guys who just wanna, run the house because I'm the man, without actually being able to run the house. That's a problem. You can't lead a house on I'm the man. No, your actions lead the household. Your actions make you head of the household. Your decision making makes you head of the household. Your integrity, your character makes you head of the household. And if you lacking in those things, just being a man ain't good enough. It's just not. I'm sorry. But I got to get into something that I saw in this that I thought about. Fantasia is an R&B singer. She's sung about more love than most female R&B singers in her time span. That came, that's been out since she's been out. But a lot of you ladies have been indoctrinated, and as far as your music goes. See, some of y'all are stuck in not gonna cry. Some of y'all are stuck in just be a man about it. Some of y'all are stuck in, and that's before Fantasia. Some of y'all are stuck in bills, or soldier. Or all of these he's a cheater songs, or all of these I'm in love with the D-boy songs. That the man that the reason why you can't submit to a man is because you've been indoctrinated to like men that you shouldn't submit to. So when you speak, it comes off as though he has to earn your respect, but you're attracted to men who aren't respectable. See, the men that are respectable, they're not really your speed. You would have a much easier time submitting to a respectable man, but that man doesn't turn you on because all of the music you listen to is about chasing around a no good guy, getting done wrong by a no good guy, being attracted to a no good guy, giving your body to a no good guy. So that part is really not on the men. That's an internal problem. But Fantasia and her husband were right. Now, I find it odd that, when a man and a woman get together, you can't say, I take that back. Let me back up. For all of you people say, let's build. I want to build together. You are not prepared to build with anybody when you respond to these type of comments in a negative way, because to build, you got to cooperate. You got to work as a team. Somebody has to be the leader. Somebody has to follow. If you never want to follow, but you're looking for a man to lead, that's an oxymoron. You're not looking for a man to lead if you don't want to follow. You wanna lead a man from behind to make yourself feel like a mastermind. But here's the problem with that. If you look at Fantasia right now, I know she made bad decisions in her past. I'm not going to lie. If you look at Fantasia right now and her husband right now, they look in tune with each other. They communicating. They're on the same page. Why is that a bad thing? Because basically what a lot of y'all are fighting for is to be out of touch with the opposite sex and not on the same page. So that's why a lot of y'all are unhappy in the first place, though. But if being single, if you get upset because you strong and independent, and because that and you're too independent to be in a relationship, okay. But is it working for you though? Like if you want to be single and strong and independent, cool. But if you don't, I'm guessing. Obviously, she said she was kind of that type of girl, and she changed, and she seems like a more peaceful than she used to be. So maybe, just maybe, doing that will bring you more peace too. But if you don't want to do it, that's what you don't want to do. I mean, it is what it is. Like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.